It's like Groundhog Day here every couple of years.
Give him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even kissing him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even kissing him. They need at the very least, change something up. And when they changed it up, it worked. But then they didn't go back to it.
And now Sanders is out for at least, 2 or 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the exact tweet from Jeff McLane. Eagles wanted to bump Gardner Minshew up to number 2, maybe eventually number 1.
Oh, there it is.
No.
There it is.
Who's telling McLane that, though?
I want to know. I definitely want to know.
Somebody, and here's the thing. Somebody in that organization told Jeff McLane that, and McLane confirmed it with somebody else, because the Inquirer is not going to let him just come up and say, oh, by the way.
Well, you'd have to think, wouldn't you, if Hurts keeps trending this way and the team keeps losing, that at some point, week 11, 12, something like that, they would pull the cord? No? Before the division games?
No.
No?
I don't know, man. I honestly, I have no idea. Barrett says no.
I don't think so. I mean, they just suck, man. The entire organization sucks. It's just not just Hurts sucking. It's everybody.
No, I know.
Sucking.
I know it's not all him.
I know, but for them to then turn around and bench Hurts would totally, just put me in a funk, man, because you haven't really given this young man an opportunity. And then they're gonna put Minshew in there, and he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna be just as bad.
You think?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I do too. But or what's going to happen is they'll scale everything back completely, but in a different way that's going to help Minshew come in and have a learning curve. But then we're going to be asking 2 weeks down the line, why didn't they do that with Jalen Hurts? I tell you this, they're not going to run the hell out of the RPO with Minshew.
That's what we always used to say when they put Foles in the game under Doug. It was like they dumb down the offense and simplify everything, and they would look great. And you're like, why don't they just do that for Carson?
Right.
It's like Groundhog Day here every couple of years.
Give them an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even kissing them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even kissing them. They need at the very least, change something up. And when they changed it up, it worked. But then they didn't go back to it.
And now Sanders is out for at least, 2 or 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now what do they do?
Because Jake Driscoll doesn't come off.
Have they promoted Howard yet?
No, not yet.
No?
Not yet. Nope. I just don't understand it. You want this young man to succeed, be successful, but you put him in a good position one game, but then you take him out that good position the next game. Why don't they run the same offense, they did against the Chiefs? I mean, that was a working formula. Why don't they run an offense like they did the first drive?
Well, the Chiefs' defensive front was not nearly as active as the Raiders were. The Chiefs' defensive front stinks.
But if that's
they make a lot of money, but they're not doing anything.
But if that's the case, so if you see that happening, why don't you still have that quick game that they had? They had a quick game. The ball's out of his hand. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Went down the field. They stopped doing that. They stopped running the ball from I formation. From underneath center. It just doesn't make sense. The calls that they make, they'll have a winning formula to just stop. What sense is that? And it's not like the defense is stopping them. They just refuse to do it. And that's the problem. They just refuse to have this young man put in a successful position. Why do you just stop from putting him up underneath center? Why? For the life of me, I don't understand.
It's almost like somebody communicated from up. Hey, man.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Why don't you slow down?
You realize you're putting him under center?
Right. Or maybe Sirianni just has a beeper and it buzzes every time he's doing something right, but it's really something wrong.
Uh-huh.
But guys, seriously, why would you just stop doing it?
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't make sense, and it opens up the door for ridiculous conspiracy theories.
Right, and then all of a sudden,
there's no logic to it.
All right, then why don't you just go back to it later on, even though you realize, oh, well, we stopped doing that. So why don't we go back to it again? Or why don't we think about the quick game that they had, 3-step drops, get the ball out your hands against a team that's heating you up on the outside. Get the ball out your hands faster. But we stopped doing that. I don't understand, man. For life of me, I don't understand the rhyme or reason on being successful.
No.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
The Lions defense is dead last as a defense in yards per pass. Dead last.
The kiss of death. The kiss of death.
Yep. 9.5 yards per attempt.
That's the kiss. They give up. You just see, Harry, man. You just messed my day up, bro. You just messed my day up.
I gotta keep it real.
Yep.
He's gonna be firing it.
Did you think that Boston Scott was gonna be getting toting a rock on Sunday?
No, I didn't. At least
no,
sir.
No.
This may be one of those. This may not be even a 3 carry game for the running backs. This may be a 1 or 2 carry game for the running backs. They're last against the pass. Oh, there's no way.
Yards per attempt, and that's that category. Yeah.
That's the kiss of death. That's telling us, oh, we're gonna let it fly today. I bet you Hurts is in there icing his arm right now, son. You're gonna use this weekend.
Yep. Absolutely.
Use it this weekend.
No Miles Sanders. We're gonna have to throw the ball a lot this year. He's like a lot.
They've given up 32 plays in the pass game of 20+ yards.
Stop, Harry. So that means we're going 7-step drops.
And 7 of 40+. That's one a week.
That means he's gonna line up like 10 yards behind in shotgun and just be tossing it down the field.
Here we go. Quez Watkins.
They may not even put a running back on the field. You know what I mean? They may just have
split Gainwell out as a wideout.
Yeah, 5 receivers.
Yeah.
No tight ends, period.
Yep. Empty.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Think about that. It goes back to how bad they are throwing the 245, I think, per game. You've got Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Jalen Reagor, 3 guys that can get downfield. You've got Dallas Goedert, who can get downfield. You've got the ability. Hell, your running backs, both of them can get downfield if you position them correctly before the snap. What the hell? What this team should be 30 to 35 yards at least on average more than what they're getting per game, if not a full 50, like close to 300.
Yo, guys, that's like the new trend now with the red flags. That's definitely that was adapt. Let me look. Hold on, let me get it up here. She said, that guy Brandon, last against the pass. Look at all those red flags. That's exactly what it is, bro.
Huh?
Red flags is like the big thing on social media now.
Oh, really?
Things that are red flags.
Oh.
Well, they are last against the pass. That's a red flag against us.
Yeah.
They may have to, ice his arm down before and for 3 days after the game. He's going to be passing so much, it's going to be ridiculous.
The Lions defense is dead last in quarterback rating too, and they've allowed on average 114.5. They're worse than the Jaguars. So Hurts could have a big day.
Well, here's the thing. He only has big days when they're down.
Right.
Well, this is going to be interesting to see how these two things marry each other.
The battle of the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
The battle of the worst.
Wow.